Now I would welcome all of you in the first session of the course. The first session is based on the topic, what is meditation and why we should meditate. So I welcome all of you, and we would explore meditation, not just as a technique, but as a timeless practice that supports mental clarity, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. Whether you are a student, a healthcare provider, or a seeker of deeper meaning, meditation offers something for everyone. Now we would see what is meditation. What is the definition of meditation? Meditation is more than sitting still. It is a way to train our mind. Students use it to improve focus. Clinicians use it to support healing, and seekers use it to connect with the divine power or the authentic self. Thus, meditation is defined in the following way. Meditation means focused attention and awareness. In every day, we are attending so many things, or we are paying attention to so many things and tasks, but we are less focused on them. And this is the reason why we don't remember those things after a long period or some time. So how we can learn focused attention? Our attention should be full and not half, so that we can remember what we are doing or what we have done. Second is meditation means awareness. We are doing so many things in a day, but we are not so much aware of them. We are doing things like a machine, auto machine, without thinking that why we are doing and how much we need to do. We are just doing like others. The whole world is engaged in some or other actions, so we are also trying to be engaged like that. But we have to be very much aware of the purpose of any action, whether we are doing business, whether we are living a social life, or whether we are performing some other act. There should be certain limitations, but we don't know all those limitations. We are going after the world or all other things which are not necessary for our life. So complete awareness curtails all those things which are unnecessary for our life, which are just creating tension and stress in us. If we are aware enough, we will not do those things which are not necessary, which are meaningless, and just wasting our energy and creating tension and stress in us. Now we would see that what is meditation. Meditation is concentration and control on distracted mind. We have so many things to know, and there is social media. There are plenty of such social medias where you can find so many informations, and we are spending so much time on seeing the reels and worldly affairs which are not necessary for us to know. But since we have enough time, and we try to engage our mind in getting informations from every corner of the universe. So our mind has so much informations. It is not on one track. It is flowing in many directions, and that's why we are getting unnecessary thoughts, non-stop cheating, and also stress, unrest. How we can come out of these distractions of mind? Meditation teaches the technique to concentrate our mind, to be focused on our meaningful task, useful informations, and beneficial knowledge. So this is what meditation. Now meditation is also said as the training of the mind to be in the present and calm and cool. If we pay attention to those things which have been happened in the past and think about them more and more, we are just wasting our time because the past is gone. Whatever happened is happened. We cannot reverse sometimes those things. We can just learn the lessons from the past. But instead of learning lessons, we are just thinking that what and why happened all these things with me. So this is not the right way to think about the past events or past things. We have to be very much attentive about our present action. We should learn the lesson from the past and correct our actions in the present. Similarly, we should not be very much anxious about the future. We should plan about the future, but we should not be very much anxious. There will always be some way to come out of our problem. Just we have to look at the positive solutions to our problem and proper plan for the futures, but without being worried about the future. So if we are just wasting our time in thinking about the past or future, which is not very much useful for us, then we are just wasting our energy and also not paying attention to the present work. And after all, we know that the present work makes meaning. Whatever we are doing in the present, that has some meaning and not what happened in the past or what would be in the future. So meditation teaches us that how we can be more and more in the present. And when we will be in the present, automatically we will not be under any kind of tensions or stress or anxieties which are created by some past experiences or futuristic troubles or problems and issues. So our mind can be more in rest if we can learn how we can be more and more in the present. The next, and we can say the main purpose of meditation or main definition of meditation is the wellness, holistic wellness, learning and spiritual insight is meditation. When we practice meditation, yoga at regular basis, we would see that there is no health issues, no mental tension. Our learning power and concentration power are increasing day by day. And at the same time, we are going into our inner spiritual world and getting some new insight, new vision, new outlook to look at our life and the world around. So now we have learned what is meditation. The question arises, when meditation is originated, how meditation has come into existence. We know that meditation began in spiritual traditions and evolved into a global wellness tool. Understanding its origins helps us appreciate its depth and diversity. The ancient roots of meditations are found especially in Jain tradition, in Hindu tradition, in Buddhist tradition, and in Taoism. Prehistorically, it has been practiced from the time of the first Tirthankar of Jain religion, whose name was Lord Rishabh. Historically, it is first recorded in India in 2700 BCE. That is the time of the Indus Valley civilization. After this record, we see that meditation has spread globally through spiritual and secular channels. And this is the reason why we are finding so many meditation centers all over the world, and they are being run by all different people of all different cultures. Now we would see that what type of meditations are being offered by all these meditation centers or religious traditions. There is no one size fits all. Students might prefer breath work. Healthcare providers may use loving kindness, and spiritual seekers often explore mantra meditation and visualization or pure perception, which is called praksha or vipassana. So we find that there are certain meditations which have been offered by all different traditions, and those meditations, we can say that the first of all, which is very famous and well known and widely practiced meditation, is mindfulness. It is a kind of breath awareness or body awareness. It is very simple meditation, and one can practice this meditation throughout the day and night. Now, the second meditation, which is very well known and widely practiced, is concentration on mantras. So there you will find all different traditions have different mantras. They are focusing on those mantras and realizing their power, amazing power. So mantra repetition is a kind of meditation, or you can say contemplative meditation, which is also being practiced by all different cultures and traditions. Next, loving kindness. There are certain virtues which teach us how we can be more compassionate, loving, and merciful and respectful to all living beings. Not only the human beings, but all the living beings of the universe. So that kind of meditation is also being practiced, especially in Jain tradition and also in Buddhist tradition. And all other religions teach the same thing in different language, but yes, these are the meditational practices which are very much prevalent, or we can say in practice, in these two main traditions of India. There is another meditation which is also very much practiced worldwide, and that is movement-based meditation. And it is especially based on the yoga practices and Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a Chinese practice of physical exercise, but when you are doing any physical exercise with full attention and connecting it with the breath, then it becomes a kind of meditation. Last is guided imagery and visualization. So this is a meditation which can be said as a higher level of meditation, and Praksha meditation especially is based on this particular techniques, that is guided imagery or visualization, pure perception. So in this way we find that there are several meditations which are commonly practiced and offered by different traditions worldwide, and people are practicing all these different meditations. Now we would see that why people should meditate. What is the need of meditation? By taking one pill, if we get cured, why we should practice yoga for half an hour or more than that every day for longer period? So here we have to get answer. Meditation meets us where we are. It helps students manage stress, supports patients in healing, and offers seekers a path to inner peace and purity. So these are the higher goals of our life, and for that we need to practice meditation at regular basis. Meditation reduces stress and anxiety. It also improves focus and emotional regulation. It supports healing and trauma recovery, and ultimately it enhances spiritual connection, which is the highest and supreme goal of human life. Now we would see that how we can meditate, from where we have to start meditating. Meditation doesn't require perfection. You have to just start it and you will get it. Whether you are in a classroom, clinic, or sacred space, the practice begins with a single breath or just awareness to the breath or to your body, and you will see that you are entering into meditation slowly and gradually. There are certain processes which we have to follow for going into a systematic meditation, and that is that you should find out, first of all, a quiet place where you can sit for some period in meditation. Second is we have to sit there comfortably. There should not be any kind of a stretching in our body when we are meditating. Third, we have to focus on our breath, because it is available 24 hours throughout the week and throughout the life and wherever you are. You can also take some mantras in which you are interested, and you can focus on that also. Or you can start perceiving sensations of your body, inside or outside, and you can see that you are gradually entering into the domain of meditation. Observe thoughts without judgment. This is the next step of meditation which we have to follow. There may be so many thoughts in our mind during meditation, and it happens especially when we are meditating. We are getting so many thoughts which we have never thought of before. So just you have to observe them. Don't try to stop them. Be an observer, a neutral observer, without involving, without flowing with the thoughts. If you start observing thoughts without any judgment whether they are good or bad, whether you like or don't like, whether they are full of attachment or aversion, just try to just see them, and you will find that with time the thoughts are getting stopped, they are going away and your mind is becoming thoughtless. And that is the main grounding where meditation starts. Start with 5 to 10 minutes daily in this way, and you will see that eventually you are entering into deep meditation. So I think you are in the process of meditation is quite clear, and there are not very difficult steps, only simple steps. Just you have to follow and start it. Now we would see that what is the science behind meditation. Research shows that meditation changes the brain. It improves emotional resilience, focus, and even physical health. For healthcare professionals, it is a valuable tool in integrative care. It reduces cortisol, which is a kind of stress hormone, enhances brain plasticity and emotional regulation, improves attention and memory, and supports immune and cardiovascular health. So there are so many health benefits which we can get just by our regular practice, even for 5 to 10 minutes. How meditation is connecting all different cultures with each other and making a positive relations among them. Meditation is practiced worldwide. Each tradition offers unique techniques, but the goal is often the same, and that is clarity of the vision, compassion, and connection with the higher consciousness. There are so many traditions which are focusing on meditational practices, and the meditations are being practiced in those traditions for centuries. Jainism is one of the oldest tradition of India and also of the world. It has been offering so many different types of meditations. The first meditation we can say which is being offered in Jain tradition is dharana. It is not the dharana like what is suggested by the sage Patanjali in his Yoga Sutra. Dharana in Jain tradition is mainly based on the 5 elements, and especially it is to shed off the karmic dust from the inner self. So this is being practiced in Jain tradition for centuries, and you will find all details in Jain yoga text. Second meditation is being offered in Jain tradition for centuries, and there are 4 types of meditation. 2 are inauspicious and 2 are auspicious ones. So the auspicious ones we have to practice. Samadhi, the discussion of Samadhi is also found in Jain yoga text. So Samadhi means to observe the pure inner self and to focus on that for a longer period. There is also mantra meditation. We can take some mantras, some syllables, sacred syllables, and we can practice meditating on them. Next is body postures. Jainism talks about body postures, and those body postures for the stability of our body and to increase the tolerance power in us, so that we can sit anywhere and everywhere and meditate, enter into a deep meditation. So in this way we find that Jainism is offering so many different types of meditations and practices, and their results are amazing. And the main purpose of practice of meditation in Jain tradition is to purify the inner self and to attain salvation, nirvana. Hindu tradition is also offering this kind of meditations. And dharana, here dharana means when you start concentrating on an object, your mind doesn't concentrate for a longer period. It gets distracted after some interval. So you try to connect it again and again. So that is the stage of dharana according to the Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. And there is also so many different types of meditations which have been offered in Hindu yoga text or through Hindu yoga centers. Samadhi is also a very deep state of our meditation, and that is also very much discussed in Hindu yoga tradition. Mantra meditation is also practiced in Hindu tradition, and yoga, especially the physical exercise, breathing exercise, hand postures, all these have been introduced or offered by Hindu tradition, and they are the main contribution of Hindu tradition to the world in the field of yoga. The Buddhist meditation is also very well known for its meditational techniques or meditational practices, and you will find that the Buddhist monks are mainly ingrained in meditation, and they are practicing meditation throughout their life. So that is the main practice of Buddhist monks and nuns. Buddhism is offering Vipassana meditation, and you can find worldwide so many centers of Vipassana, and thousands of people are visiting to those centers and learning Vipassana meditation, and that is based on pure visualization or perception, which is that main technique of Praksha meditation too. Zazen is also a very well-known practice of meditation in Buddhism, and it is a kind of a higher and deeper meditation. So these two meditations are worldwide well-known and received and practiced by the people of different cultures going to the Buddhist centers of yoga. Taoist is also a well-known tradition which offers meditation, and it is offering breath work and stillness. So very simple techniques of meditation, but they are also very, very effective, and they can help us to enter into the deeper state of meditation, and also for coming out of all mental stress, anxieties, or ill wills. Now we can see that Christianity is also offering meditation, but their meditation is a kind of contemplative prayer, and they are going into meditation with the prayers, or they are more focused on the syllables, the wordings of the prayer, and that is also a kind of thoughtful meditation or contemplative meditation. And there are some certain meditations which are being practiced as secular meditation without connecting to any tradition, and that kind of meditation are known as mindfulness and MBSR. So we would see that how all different cultures are offering all these different meditations for the welfare of humanity and also for spiritual insight. Now we see that we are starting meditation, so how we can start it, how we can get it. So start small. It means it is not necessary that you have to sit in meditation for a longer period on the very first day. No. You can start meditating just for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. That small can also create wonders in your life, a big transformation. So you can start with a small meditation, Whether you are journaling after class, leading a patient through breath work, or sitting in silence, meditation grows through practice. So just we have to start practicing it. Don't think that on the very first day, we would be able to go into deeper meditation and get all spiritual insight. Choose a technique that suits your lifestyle. You can also use apps which are available in Praksha Meditation website. Also, you can get so many apps for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So these apps can help you anytime to meditate or to enter into meditation. You can join the classes where the meditation is being offered. So on going to those classes, you can also start practicing meditation. And there are so many guided recordings which are available on internet for all different techniques of meditation. So you can use that also. But be consistent and patient. It is necessary for us to be consistent in our practice. If we are not consistent, it means we are not practicing that meditation at regular basis, then we cannot see the results. Maybe we will get some superfluous results, but not the deeper ones. So it is necessary to get something different or something unique from within. We have to be consistent in our meditational practices. It may be for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, doesn't matter, but to be consistent and also to be patient. We should not be impatient that, I'm practicing meditation for such long period, but I am not getting any insight or any health benefit or mental peace. No, you will get some peace or some good health, tips out of this meditation, but even though it may not be very satisfactory for you, but if you are patient enough, you will see that meditation is working. And we have done so many experiments on the students of Florida International University, and just we have seen that within 6 months, within 1 week, regular practice of hardly 15 minutes, the students have shown very amazing results of their meditational practice. And now, what we have to see that we should reflect on our experience after meditation. If we are experiencing something new, something unique, or we are getting some insight into the truth, we should reflect on after finishing meditation. If we don't reflect on that, we don't contemplate on that, we don't think of that, then the truth is experienced in particular moment, but it will not be the part of our consciousness, our life. It will not make any kind of difference or transformations in us. So to contemplate on the experience of meditation is also very, very important. And this is the reason why Praksha meditation system talks about Praksha meditations, but also the contemplative meditations, which is a kind of reflection on the experience of Praksha. So in this way, Praksha and Anupraksha both are very important. Just to perceive the truth or experience the truth is not enough, but we should also reflect after experience. Then only we can be benefited by that experience in true sense. So in this way, these are very important things which we have to learn when we are meditating. And now, in closing reflection or in concluding remarks, I would like to say that meditation invites us to pause, breathe, and listen. It is not about escaping life. It is about engaging with it more fully. May your practice bring clarity, healing and peace to you. Meditation is a bridge between mind, body, and soul. Jainism is more focused on the soul, and if we are focused on the soul, automatically our mind and body will also be in peace and also healthy. It is a practice of returning to the present moment. So meditation is important for us. Begin with intention and let the journey unfold. So we have to do meditation at regular basis, and it should be consistent and with patience, and there should be proper purpose behind the meditation, so that you can see the outcome or results of the particular practice which you have started with that purpose. So thank you very much. I think I have covered the topic, what is meditation and why we should meditate. And if somebody has any questions regarding any content or any point of our discussion, she and he can also be able to express his query on questions or raise questions, and I would like to answer to that. And if somebody wants to know something more, they can also let me know that what they are looking for, so that we can cover that content in our next classes. So with this, I would conclude my talk of today. And now the floor is open for the questions and answer. After question answers, we would practice meditation for the time being, so that you can practice at your time, at your home, and throughout the day, whenever you get time. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening and your kind attention.